Hello and welcome to Arsenal Domination, where I just want to put out a shortened version of a video I released earlier previewing Arsenal's big game tonight. For Arsenal, I think this is huge. If they lose the tie on aggregate, I think Mikel Arteta's job is under huge pressure. I don't think Arsenal have intended to change the manager, have intentions to change the manager this summer, but that could well be a turning point for him. So huge pressure on Arsenal, but of course huge pressure on Real Madrid as well. After the way they played in the first leg, they will be massively up for this. I think Arsenal come into this game unchanged from the first leg, with Partey and recovering from injury to come back into midfield. Ben White should be available on the bench, but Jorginho, of course, will miss out. And I think he could be a big loss in terms of his presence in the dressing room and in the matchday squad. Arsenal's approach to the game, I think, needs to be quite simple. Real Madrid will come out. Arsenal will need to be defensively solid. They're going to need to protect that left side where Kivior and Miles Lewis-Skelly is obviously the weak link there. An 18-year-old who played fantastically well in the first leg, and Jakub Kivior, of course, not at the level of Gabriel. No offence to him. Gabriel, one of the best defenders in the world. But I suspect that's where Real Madrid will look to exploit Arsenal. And I think Rice will probably drop deeper to combat that slightly from midfield. But Arsenal need to also make sure they do attack the game slightly. I think it will be a safety-first approach, but attacking the game is also going to be really important for them. Real Madrid struggled defensively, and if Arsenal get a goal, then Real Madrid score 4. Arsenal not conceded more than 2 in a game since Luton last season, and as Rory on True Gooner podcast said last night, Arsenal not conceded more than 3 since Manchester City a couple of years ago. So massive game for Arsenal. I think the approach needs to be that nice little blend. I think attacking wise, it's looking to attack quickly on the break and in transition, and then look for set pieces. Defensively, I think it can't be a total low block, but it will be a safety first, getting bodies behind the ball quickly when we lose possession. Mikel Moreno will lead that from the front. And as I say, attacking wise, I think Saka and Martinelli will be the real threats. So that's sort of the state of the play and how I see the game progressing. One other watch out for Arsenal: Rice, Martinelli, Timber and Partey all on yellow cards. They will need to be careful, because should Arsenal progress and they get a yellow card, they will be suspended for the first leg of the semi-finals. I expect Arsenal to be unchanged. I do think Real Madrid will win this game on the night. I think they will win it 2-1, but I would expect Arsenal to progress 4-2 on aggregate. Big game. Huge night for us, huge night for the players. And hopefully when I return later today, it will be to celebrate Arsenal as Champions League semi-finalist. Have a great day. I will speak to you all later. Thanks very much for listening. Goodbye.